Hi folks, Kel here. Well, welcome to another edition of Why People Laugh at Liberals. Or maybe it should be called Why I Laugh at Liberals. It's a favorite story of mine. Back in the 80s and 90s, whenever the Los Angeles race riots happened, Rodney King riots, I actually saw Kurt Russell, the actor, good guy. Looks like people in my family, as a matter of fact. I've always liked him partially because of that. It reminds me of people, certain relatives I know. Funny guy. I don't know if he's a conservative or not. I think he's kind of conservative, Maybe he's probably more libertarian, I would guess, from what I've heard some things he said. But he was on the Tonight Show, and just after the riots, a few weeks afterwards, and he told this story. As you all know, Hollywood is extremely liberal, and in the extreme, and of course very much against guns, even though they use guns all the time in the movies to make money. They're very liberal, they're very much against guns, very much against gun ownership, as most liberals are. And as you know, if you were around during that time, I mean, Los Angeles was being torn apart. There was places were being burned, people were being murdered and raped, and stoners were being attacked, and it was horrible. It was monstrous. It really was. And people who lived around Los Angeles, not even right in the city itself, the heart of it, but around, were terrified, because this riot grew and grew and grew, and they were afraid it was going to spread. And then armed gangs were running around, robbing stores and breaking into places. It was really a mess, and worse things happened than you probably ever heard about. Here's a famous video of a Korean store owner walking out with what I think was a Sig 226, 15 round magazine in it, walking from the store out in the street, going blam, 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 at looters and guys who were trying to rob him and kill him or whatever. Very famous. Look it up. It's probably on YouTube. Kurt Russell said that during the Los Angeles riots, him and his family were home, and they were on the edge of it, or whatever. I don't know if they're on the edge, but they were worried too. But all of a sudden, his phone began to ring. All of his close liberal friends began calling, one after the other. And what were they saying? Kurt, can we borrow some guns? Can we borrow some guns? These are liberal friends who argued with him for years, evidently, about how bad guns are and how we need more gun control. But the phone began to ring. Kurt, we need some guns. We need a gun. Load us one of your guns, please. And Kurt just smiled and said the same thing to all of them, and that is, I'm sorry I can't. I'm using mine right now. Is it surprising? People laugh at liberals. I certainly laugh at them. They're very entertaining. Liberals are so naive. Sometimes I wonder if they live in the same world that we live in, the rest of us. Anyway, that's it for this edition of Why I Laugh at Liberals. Alright folks, or Why People Laugh at Liberals. I haven't decided what to name this series yet. It'll probably be Why People Laugh at Liberals. Alright folks, catch you later. Hope you have a good day. Hope you're enjoying your life, because that's what it's all about.